welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Goff. Right, reels it in. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 4.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Get some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Play action here with Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, Mosey, you see it, Mosey.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's Laporta again. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Gain on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. It's now
Goff on 3rd. He brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Bates' kick is up and good. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
that is not a good omen at all. You've spent so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's second and long. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
That's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He gets it up a little shy of midfield. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and long for him here. Connects downfield on target to Burton. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
Gain of 23 yards. That's good.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers' 28-yard line.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it right there, and he did. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 2nd and 6 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 42.
Irving on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Intercepted.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 2.
And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll motion the tight end left. On 1st down, it's gone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points. Fox now to kick this one away.
Fox to kick off for the Lions.
On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Buccaneer first down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Baker. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First trip to the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Straight ahead, it's Irving. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 18 on 2nd down. He can run it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Baker now. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Second and goal from the 9 here. Throwing, Baker. On the screen, this is White. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Taken down.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers try to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Play action here with Goff. Big strike here to Williams. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 43. That's good for a Lion.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Complete. The coverage by Demetrius.
From the gun, Goff. It's him on the in route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Goff. It's inside the 10. He's got it near the 10. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
20. Buccaneers 3. Jack
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. We give to Irving to start this drive. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Baker now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Terry on Arnold has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one complete to St. Brown. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Montgomery scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bucs on offense now. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He finds Evans, left side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 1. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Here's Baker to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Still on the move. Come to the line for 1st and 10.
A gain of 18.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Baker. Has him on a quick hitter. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw again. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Baker throwing again. Completed to his running back. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
This is Irving on 2nd. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Anzalone on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short, Mayfield. He puts some power on it deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. They're set up at the 35 now. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. Room to run inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Throwing is gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. Goff off the play action. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions making a 24-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Run begins with a run by Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mayfield now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. A little slow snap there, and it's blocked.
Pretty easy for all of us to just simply focus on the block, but this is one of those situations where the problem, you can trace it back far earlier. Yes, the snap was accurate, came out clean, but it was too slow. There was not enough velocity, so that punter was left out there hanging dry, and he paid for it.
The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
41. Buccaneers 10.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. First down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Field sucks it, starts running. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Complete right side. Burton has it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd.
Goff now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. No run here. It's Montgomery. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here in 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. From the gun, Goff.
The 3rd down pass. He was brought down by Anthony Walker. An 8-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31. Now hit, Mayfield loses the ball. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
We dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Baker now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions football, and Brock, they've got to be happy about the great lead they've built. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Montgomery. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
At the 40-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the shotgun, gone. Complete to St. Brown. He gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. First down throw from Goff. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And they had this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Lions. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Loading again, it's Goff. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the pickup, Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
They're going to throw again. Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
51, Buccaneers 10.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10. It's a gift to White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 47. He spins right by him. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
First down, Buccaneers.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again is Baker. Hits his running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 4-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take 7 points off the deficit. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Off play action, Goff. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. first down. They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions are running them out of the building. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead.
Buccaneers 17.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Completed to his running back. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 3. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's
3rd and short. Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
complete to number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
By a man, and now the hit. Mayfield loses the ball. It looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. From the 43. Drop this down. White. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Ball at the 33 for first down. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. All right, all set up now. First and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's Baker. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. First and goal. Here's Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Throwing, Baker. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Baker now. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut into the lead by another point. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. He gives Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him at the 38.
That's good for a Lions.
Montgomery now up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses